morning. It is Sunday and I'm running the day solo today. My boyfriend's out of town, we live together, and sometimes I find it difficult to do things on my own. So I'm really trying to get out there today. The plan for me is I'm going to be going for a run in Central Park. I've been getting back into running lately, and then later I'm going to hang out with my friend Jordan. I have some work I have to do in between those two things. That's kind of the overall picture. I'm starting my day making my breakfast fixation meal as of late, which is oatmeal, and you're gonna see how I make it, but it is chef's kiss. It's so good. It's like very fall with apples and cinnamon, but let's get to it. Something I've been thinking about recently is this idea of how progress isn't linear. And I know that's something that everyone talks about, but I've seen it kind of play out in my own life a lot recently, in that I'm getting back into running. I'm like trying to get back into making YouTube videos, and the thing about both those two things is that with running, I've done one marathon and I've done a few half marathons, and I was in cross country in high school, and I got to a point where I could run 3 miles at like an 8-minute pace, like consistently. And now, as I'm getting back into running, I'm finding myself run obviously a lot slower. But the whole point I'm trying to make is that I was at a point where I felt really proud of where I was, and now I'm trying to rebuild myself up to get to where I used to be, or maybe even further than that. And it's really hard. It's really hard because even though I keep telling myself that progress isn't linear, you know, that I need to be patient with myself, because that's exactly what I would tell a friend, it's super hard when it comes to yourself. And I know for me, I find this process pretty embarrassing, is the word that kind of is like bold inside my head, is that this process is embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing to go out and run as like someone who's maybe put on a little bit of weight in the past few years and is running at a slower pace. I think I have this insecurity of like everyone is watching me, even though I doubt that anyone is. And so same with YouTube, right? Like I used to make YouTube videos a lot more frequently. That is how I got to like the 60,000 subscribers on my channel. Now I've shifted and I want to make content that is different and feels more true to who I am and actually fills me in a way that my old content didn't. That is a super hard experience, right? To kind of come back and be like, hey, I'm back, except if you were subscribed to me before, the content that you were used to way back when is not the content that you're gonna get now. And so I'm kind of trying to show this evolution of me and who I am, and it's not like I'm expecting people to kind of like people who were subscribed to me before to kind of like stay, because obviously the content is different, but it is an embarrassing process to kind of have gotten used to getting a certain amount of views on my videos, and now I get like, I don't know, 100, something around there, which is fine, again, which is fine, because ultimately I'm not doing it for views. I'm doing it because making videos fills me, and I've been making videos like this my whole life. I just never shared them with the world. I was too busy like making them for my friends, and I don't know. So just some breakfast morning thoughts for you on this Sunday morning. just something I have had on my mind a lot recently. And so with that, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast and I'll see you in a little bit. Do you like my shirt? I saw Marpolo live the day before my birthday, actually, back in October. And I picked up the shirt because, of course, I had to. Check it out. It's him on a shirt. Welcome to my desk. I'm still finishing up my breakfast, but I'm actually gonna start on my morning pages. So I've been doing the artist way, which if you don't know what the artist way is, I would for sure check it out. But the artist way is this 12-week long course plan thing to help you unlock the capacity of your creativity, essentially. So it's supposed to help people who kind of feel like they have a creative block, or just like they haven't been making stuff in a while and they want to kind of go back to their truest self. And that is basically where I am right now. If you couldn't tell by my little spiel earlier, I feel stuck, essentially. So anyway, I've been doing the artist way. I'm in the second week, about to finish the second week, and I've really been enjoying it so far. But part of the artist way process is you, every morning when you wake up, every morning you write out these morning pages, and it's supposed to be very stream of consciousness, just kind of writing whatever comes to your mind. You don't really, you don't have to look at it after you write it, just write it all down. And it's supposed to kind of help get all of this junk that we always have in our brains, especially in the morning when we wake up, and to kind of help put that out, take it out, so that everything else in you can follow. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hard to start as someone who doesn't frequently journal but has always wanted to, and it was very difficult for me to be consistent, but I've been doing my best and I feel like I've been doing a good job. But that is what I'm gonna do now, my 3 morning pages. Let's do it. Your job's too marvelous. Everything I do today is extra. That's what I'm keeping in my head. Maybe this is silly, but I'm putting in my earrings, my little hoops, because they make me feel cute, and I think they're gonna help give me the confidence I need to do this run. Little hoops. It's definitely colder than I thought it was gonna be. It's like 43. Should have looked at the weather, but as soon as I get running and as soon as I get to Central Park, I'm sure things will be good. I made it. Let's do this thing. 3 miles in. I just finished running 6 whole miles. I feel so proud of myself. I did around 11-minute pace-ish. Really proud of myself. I didn't know if I was gonna do it. I didn't want to put pressure on myself to run all the way around Central Park, but I did it, and now I'm kind of freezing my ass off just sitting here. So I'm gonna get on the train back home. Just got home. It was so cold getting back home from the train. I'm gonna take a nice hot shower, relax a little bit, and then get some work done. Eating some tortellini with Alfredo sauce, protein bar, and watching Pretty Little Liars. It's a vibe. Not gonna lie to you, I think my run really wiped me out because I am so tired right now. I want to nap so badly. I just might, depending on how much work I'm able to get done in the next like 30 minutes to an hour. Forgot to film it, but I made pot stickers, the Trader Joe's pot stickers for dinner. These bad boys. It's typically what I call my depression meal, but it was just quick and easy, and I'm just cooking for one tonight, so that's what I ate. And now I'm gonna clean up all the dishes. You can't see them, they're in there. But my friend Jordan is on her way.
My whole theory with oh, that's looking good and charred. My whole theory with microwaves is that you want to do low and slow. You want to do low and slow. You think that you're supposed to put it in for 30 seconds on high heat, but no. Because then the top is hot, but the inside of whatever you're cooking is cold. Okay? So you have to do it for like 5 minutes on like power level, like anywhere between 5 to 7, depending on your microwave. Mix it up a little bit, like halfway through, and then you'll have like perfect microwave reheating experience.
That's smart.
That's my truth.
That's smart.
That's how I live. Hey vlog, here's me